Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to recreate the song Illusions by Babyface. So I recreated the intro and I'll show you what we're working with. Okay, so that's what we're working with. So the first thing that I had to do was the beats and all the percussion. So as you can see here, we've got quite a few layers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of the beats. So I'm going to do this video in two parts, first starting with the percussion and the bass, and then I'll do the other elements in another video. So starting off, we've got, if I solo this, we've got the main kick and snare, and I'll show you what that is. So what I did here is I used this machine, because you have different machines on Soundtrap, and I used this XX machine. You can see here there's different ones, this one, and this is the one that I used because I think these sounds here were the most similar to the original. So I've got the kick coming, and the tempo for this song is 164 beats per minute, which I found from the original song. And the kick, how the song starts is there's like two rimshots and two hi-hats, so like that, and then the cha, and that is in this particular kit is the low tone. So I'm going to show you here. That's what that is. So then we've got the kick, and then we've got the snare, and to get the snare sounding as similar as possible to the original, I used both of these snares, because for instance, if I used just one of the snares, it didn't have the same punch. Yeah, it didn't have the same punch at all. So that's why I used both these snares, because it's quite a strong snare. Then the other thing is you can hear that little rimshot again. Here, you can hear that rimshot again. It comes out maybe once every 4 sections, this rimshot, and it's very when you hear the original, it makes you definitely notice if it's missing. So that's something that I needed to add. So that's the main beat. Then after that, we have got these little hi-hats. So they're very, 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 very subtle in the original song, and it took me listening over and over and over again to actually notice. I actually got through quite a few of the layers of the song before realizing that I had missed this out. And it's actually panned, I might even do it, it's panned to the left of your ear, these particular percussion, So you can hear that little it's like a little, it kind of makes me think of like a little bird or a little flutter, like so that goes 3 and then 4 and then 3 and then a big gap, 3 again and then 4. So yeah, that's how this one goes. And then we have another layer of beats, and this was just to kind of, I added another kick and I added a reverb to this beat, and I added the kick in the same place as the other one, but just a bit of reverb to add a little more of a punch. And then I think that was it, or do we have something else here? We've got this. Let me try and remember what this was again. So this comes just before the snare. It goes like that, and that adds a swing to it. So that's what that did. Then we've got still more percussion here. At the beginning I added a crash for the first kick, so after it does that little intro with the rimshot and the hi-hats, I added this cymbal crash here to really emphasize the start of the song. Yeah, so that cymbal comes on with the first kick. Then we've now got this interesting sound. The closest thing I could get to was using this swish machine. That kind of a type of sound. That's how it was in the original. Kind of goes like that, but I couldn't get the exact same sound, so instead I got this sound, which is quite similar. So I'll go to the beginning and I'll show you. So I added that. Then that's all our percussion done. Then we move on to the bass. So I used this Motown bass. It's quite a simple sound, doesn't have too much attack to it. So that is the rhythm of the bass, and I got that from listening to the original. Quite simple. It starts off doing the same thing, and then as the chord changes it goes down a bit, and then this descending here is very noticeable before it goes into the first verse. Then on top of that I have another bass, and it's an octave lower, because there are some notes that go an octave lower, and then for this descend to make it more pronounced. There. so that makes it more pronounced. Then if I now go into what makes the song, the pianos. So I've got 4 layers of pianos here. The first piano is quite it's just the melody, the normal melody that you hear. And when I go onto the instrument, you can see I added an effect, a filter, chorus effect, like this, to kind of make it a little bit softer, the piano, like that, and kind of give the impression of like an electric piano, since I don't have, on the free version we don't have as many options for piano or keyboard. So I added that chorus effect to make it a bit more like an electric piano, which was a bit more similar to the original. So that is it for now. In the second part, I'll show you how I added harmony layers of the piano, how I added the strings, and also this little percussion section here to complete the song. So stay tuned for the next episode, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.